Hey, what's up guys, DBL here, coming back at you with some Call of Duty Black Ops 2 gameplay right here on the Nintendo Wii U. And oh boy, has it been quite a week for Call of Duty fans. The rumor mill has churned up, is in full effect, and Treyarch is starting their, I guess we could call it, viral campaign for what will be Call of Duty 2015. So yeah, we've got a lot to talk about today, and we're going to be going over, not all, but most of what's been happening in terms of Call of Duty Black Ops 2 and reportedly Call of Duty Black Ops 3, as well as a couple of changes right here on YouTube. But first things first, you are going to be seeing a little bit of TDM action here, got another gameplay with that oh so wonderful Scar H. And we are rocking it out on Yemen this time, which can kind of be a camper's paradise, but is otherwise a pretty decent stage. Alright, but now let's get down into it. Call of Duty Black Ops 3. It's looking like that's going to be the game that we get this year, which a lot of you guys are going to be happy about. I know some of you guys might be a little bit unhappy. A lot of people wanted a World at War II remake, but I'm going to talk a little bit about that too. Because technically World at War II is the Black Ops franchise. I mean, it's all one big interconnected story, so I mean, there you go, you're getting your World at War II. But Treyarch this week has been putting out cryptic update after cryptic update, all leading to the conclusion that this game might be Black Ops 3. You know, earlier this week, a small update was pushed out to Call of Duty Black Ops 2 on the Xbox 360 and the PS3. This tiny update added a little bit of an extra little sign to some of the game's posters. If you were to check out stages like Express or Plaza, some of the in-game posters would have a little Snapchat icon that you could scan with your phone with the Snapchat app and then get added to a Call of Duty account that started putting out these cryptic videos. Now these videos are extremely quick and they seem to be distorted flashbacks of some sort. But believe me, they are definitely giving off that Black Ops sort of vibe. If I can find them, I'll have a link to some of those videos in the description box below. But anyways, for those of you with Black Ops 2, just load up the game and head into a stage like Express or Plaza and I'm sure you'll find them. Oh, but hold up, I said PS3 and Xbox 360, right? What about the Wii U? Well, let's take a look at that real quick. So hold up, let me cut right in here. I mean, certainly this update had to go out for, all the platforms that are hosting Black Ops 2, right? So here we are, Nintendo Wii U, running through Express, heading to the spot with the Snapchat emblem, and oh, of course, there's nothing there. Where's that Snapchat emblem? You mean we don't get it on Wii U? Alright, hold on, maybe it's a mistake. Let's head over to Plaza. Alright, now don't worry Nintendo guys, I'm sure it was a mistake. Here we are on Plaza, we're heading to the spot where you can find another Snapchat emblem if you're playing on the 360 and the PS3. I'm sure it'll be here, right? Oh, no it's not. No love for Nintendo, baby. That's right, it looks like Wii U owners did not get this update, so as far as I know, you can't actually find these Snapchat pictures anywhere on the Nintendo Wii U. Which, while in and of itself is not really a big deal, it probably is indicative of the fact that Call of Duty Black Ops 3 or whatever game Treyarch is going to be putting out this year probably won't be coming to the Nintendo Wii U. Now, of course, nothing has been officially stated on that, but that's my opinion. And as we all know, for precedent, Advanced Warfare also didn't come to the Nintendo Wii U, so I would not be surprised if Black Ops 3 didn't make it either. But alright, let's get back to the Treyarch trolling. Now, in addition to these little Snapchat emblems, Treyarch has also made a couple of smaller changes. They changed the message of the day to just a picture with a tree, and then when you superimpose that picture and do a little bit of Photoshop magic to it, you can find a trident emblem behind the tree. I'm gonna leave you theory crafters out there to figure out what that means. I'm guessing it's just either going to be the game's logo or one of the game's factions logo. But there are, of course, a bunch of other things. Of course, the Activision and Treyarch and Call of Duty Twitter pages are all putting out these cryptic messages, and if you noticed on Black Ops 2, a couple of letters and numbers have been removed from some of your favorite weapons and items. Now, the characters that have gone missing are BL147. The B is from the Ballista, the 1 is from the plus 100 score, the 4 is from the AN94, while the L is unknown, and the 7 is from the MP7 submachine gun. Now, what those missing characters represent, nobody really knows, but if you were to Google them in that specific order, BL147, you come up with a bus station in Long Island. Might be a reference to the transit zombie mode, who knows? All I know is that Treyarch has got something up their sleeve and we're probably going to be getting a definitive answer to it before too long. And well, as usual, links to all of these Call of Duty happenings can be found in the description box below. Now what I want to hear is what you guys think about this. Are you excited about all of this potential Call of Duty news coming out soon? What about the Wii U players out there? You a little bit bummed that we're probably going to get shafted on this one just like we did with Advanced Warfare? And again, there is no official confirmation there that Wii U is not going to be getting any new Call of Duty games, but I would say it's probably a safe bet. But I suppose on the other hand, hopefully that means that this is a Call of Duty that was built from the ground up for current gen. You know, I think it's generally a good thing when games development isn't limited by having to be compatible with older generations of hardware. But, you know, at the same time, as a Nintendo fan, I would like the option to be able to buy the game on the Wii U. But, you know, if I have to get it for PS4, that's just fine. I was probably going to do that anyway. But alright, that's pretty much it for the Call of Duty news right now. I will continue to update you guys as the situation progresses. Although with the speed of social media, you guys will probably know way before I do. Call of Duty games are usually unveiled in, you know, a full trailer fashion, generally in either April or May, so I'm definitely expecting that we're going to be getting some big news sometime very, very soon. But alright, the only other thing that I wanted to very quickly mention that I'll probably be talking about and making a full video on later is YouTube is changing its ad policy for YouTube partners. For those of you out there who are partnered directly with YouTube just like I am, there's a couple of changes to the way they handle ads and subscriptions basically. And after years of speculation, we finally have a definitive number from YouTube on what their basic ad revenue split is. It's 55%, which is honestly about what I expected. I always thought it was a 60-40 thing with YouTube, so that's pretty close to that. The other big thing is YouTube will be revamping and then re-rolling out their subscription platform. It's going to be a little bit more like Twitch TVs. And in my opinion, that's just another part of the YouTube foray into the Twitch-style live streaming area. I mean, we all know YouTube is trying to revamp its live streaming service so that it can better compete with Twitch. And I definitely think this is just another aspect of that attempt to grab more content creators and get them right here on YouTube. But again, I'll be covering that in greater detail in another video. For right now, this commentary and this gameplay are both coming to an end. And we managed to snag that final kill cam with that super silent stealth chopper. And ooh, I can't wait to see what the kill streaks are in the new Call of Duty. Anyways, we did wind up going 24-1, not too bad at all. And that will about wrap things up here. Of course, let me know what you think about all this Call of Duty news in the comment section below. And if you like what you saw here, do feel free to check out my channel where you can find a ton more gaming videos coming out soon. Anyways, that's it for this one, guys. As always, I am the Black Link. You guys stay frosty.